Ma'am, start now.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Sorry
Good
for the
evening,
delay.
everyone.
Okay. So today I'm going to start Photoshop. Okay. So everybody, you people are interested, right? So Photoshop is an image editing software. Okay. So we'll start the session. Before that, I'll introduce myself. My name is Faculty Sowmya. I am the graphic designing and animation, and I'll handle web designing softwares and all. Okay. So how many students are there in our batch? Tanya, Zaina. Okay. So Tanya have logged into two different devices. I think there is two different Tanyas are there. Riddhi Nayak, Pooja. Okay. Okay. So everybody can hear my voice, right? Please reply me somebody.
Yes,
Anybody who
ma'am.
are not
Ma'am.
audible with my voice? Yes. Is that clear? Okay. So we'll start Photoshop. Okay. This is my first class. Okay. So today we are taking the first class of Photoshop. Okay. So why we should use the Photoshop, and what is this software? Photoshop is an image editing software. Okay. So what kind of software it is? Okay. What and all we can do with this software? So we are using Adobe Photoshop. So everybody can see my screen, right? Okay. So here Adobe Photoshop. Okay. So Adobe Photoshop is an image editing software. So this is the graphic designing software. In graphic designing, we have four different software, that is Photoshop, CorelDRAW, InDesign, and Illustrator. Okay. So we have four different software. So Adobe Photoshop, Adobe InDesign, and Adobe Illustrator. So CorelDRAW, it is from different company. It is from Corel company. So you people are going to learn Adobe Photoshop, CorelDRAW, and InDesign. Okay. So first we'll start with the Adobe Photoshop. Okay. So Adobe Photoshop CC 2020 is the latest version. Okay. So here I have mentioned. Okay. This is the latest version. Adobe Photoshop CC 2020 is the latest version. Okay. So now I'm using Photoshop CS6. So this is the version what I'm using now. So CC 2020, it is the latest version. Okay, CC 2017 also very popular. Afterwards, CC 2019 is released. So now 2020 is the latest one. Okay, so this is the latest version of Photoshop. Okay, so now I'm using this one, Adobe Photoshop CS6. So it is very friendly software. Okay. So what and all we can create using the Photoshop software. Before that, I just want to know anybody please tell me what is multimedia? What is multimedia and what is graphic designing? So there are two different things are there. What is multimedia and graphic design? Anybody, please reply me. Anybody who know about it. What is graphic designing and what is multimedia? Anybody, please reply me who know about the multimedia software. Just please reply me. It is a uh, anybody who know, who are very much interested with the animation and the graphic designing. Okay, so everybody, you people will watch TV, musics, radio, FM, everything, correct? So we will go. I'll tell you what is multimedia. Okay, multimedia, it is a combination of different media. Okay, it's a combination of different media. So just make a note of whatever the things I'm going to tell you, just make a note of that. Okay, so these are the, make a heading of Adobe Photoshop CS6 is the version we are using now. CC 2017 and CC 2019 both are very popular version. and CC 2020 is the latest version what I'm using. What is multimedia? Okay, it is a combination of different media. So before starting the class, I just want to tell you people what is multimedia, what is graphic designing, because this is the basic thing that you people should know about all these things. Okay, it is a combination of different medias. For example, it is a combination of audio. Okay, it is a combination of different media: audio, video, and graphic. Okay, so these three things everywhere we can see. Okay, so multimedia is a combination of different medias, in that audio, video, and graphic. So we have separated into many of the softwares into different categories. Like graphic designing is separate, audio video editing is separate software we have to learn for this. So this we have the audio and video editing classes will be there. Okay, so for that we have different softwares are there. Again, video editing is different, again website design is different. Okay, so these are the things we are going to learn. Okay, so we have divided into different categories. So now what we are going to learn, that is the graphic designing. So what exactly the graphic designing, so what and all it will come in the graphic designing. So graphic designing, so we are going to learn Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign, and Corel Draw. So these are the software we are going to learn. Okay, so first we'll start with the Photoshop. Okay, so just make a note of all these things. Okay, multimedia, it is a combination of different, and the graphic designing. So these are the software you people are going to learn. So if you learn this software, then only it is possible that you can easily watch the movies, you can easily listen the audios, and you can see the posters, pamphlet designs, everything which is coming under the graphic designing. Okay, so graphic designing means completely the whatever the paper works, what you are seeing, book designs, it may be pamphlet designs, banners designs, stickers designs, label designs, all this online shopping things and all what and all you are seeing. So that is and all it will come under the graphic designing itself. Okay, is that clear, everybody? Please make a note of all these things. So somebody who is not having the software, how to download the software? Okay, okay, so just go to here. So there is one software called Get Into PC. Okay, so there is one software is there, so that is called Get Into PC. Just note down this. So here you will get the software. Okay, I'm showing you where you can download the software, this Photoshop. Get Into PC. Okay, so here we have this one, graphic designing, multimedia development, all these things are there. And just go to graphic design. Maybe you don't get the new version, just you can search here Photoshop CS6. Please okay, any version, please try. Okay, so here you will get some trial version, maybe 12 days or 20 days of trial period you will get in the here. Okay, so Get Into PC. Okay, please write down, everybody. So here if you want to practice, anybody they are very much interested, so you can download the software from here, Get Into PC. So Photoshop CS6 you will get it, maybe the new version maybe you don't get it, just check here. Okay, so whatever the latest version suppose you want, Photoshop CC 2017, check here. Okay, CC 2019. Some students they will get CC 2017. Some people they will get 2017. So just 2011. So any of the version Okay, so you can try, just download it. There's no much difference between one version to another version. Okay, so everybody please note down all these points. Is that clear, everybody? Okay. Before that, I'm just taking all of your attendance. Okay, so Riddhi Nayak, Pooja, and okay, fine. Fine, we will go to this the same presentation what we have. Okay, so here it is a version we have mentioned here, and so it is an image editing software. So that means we have to work with the images. So we have to create any designs, any works, means that here image is very important. So what and all works we can do with the Photoshop. So here we can work with the website design, and we can do some jewelry design here. So that I have mentioned here photo. Okay, and here some related to photography things and all we can do it here. Okay, so next to fashion designing also we can make it. So we have to change the color, face marks and all we have to remove it. So black and white to image, color to black and white, all these things we can do it with the Photoshop. Any hair colors and all we have to change, skin color we have to change. Okay, all these things, the backgrounds we have to remove. Okay, so many of the effects and all we can do it with the Photoshop. Okay, so here, so these are the some other works we can make, even architecture design. So even we can make with the architecture design. This is the only software we can do multiple things. Okay, so this is the matte painting, and this is a 3D texturing. So Photoshop is the basic software for all the softwares, in the sense 3D. Suppose we want to do the 3D designing, we need a Photoshop. If you want to do the architecture design, so 3ds Max, we have the 3D designing software is there. For that also we have to make the texture. For that also a texture, in the sense, suppose we want to make the tiles design, so wall textures and the fabric textures, the sofa cover textures, all these things we have to make it, means that time also we are using the Photoshop software. Again 3D texturing, in the sense this is the matte painting. In some of the movies they are using as a background, this one, even in the cartoon movies also. Again with the some of the uh, Bollywood movie and Hollywood movies also, they are using 3D texturing things. Okay, and this is the matte painting. So you can see some of the fantasy word here. Okay, so many of the movies, example Avatar movie and all, so they have made a created a fantasy world. Okay, so that is the latest thing which is released. So here and all, there we are using the matte painting. Okay, so next, so many things we can create with the Photoshop. Even for the movie posters, I think you people are seeing some movie posters and all. So even for that also, we are using the Photoshop nowadays. What is that? Any photo shoots and all will make it. So pre-wedding shoot, all those things everywhere. It is very it has become very popular. Okay, so many of the things we need a basic things, that means that is a Photoshop. So everything which is going to edit in Photoshop itself. Okay, so why this software is very popular? Because of online shopping. So you people are using Amazon, Flipkart, Mintra, Agio. So all the softwares, any apps you are using, so you are seeing the product, correct? So if it is how much ever it is, the product will be. So you're just seeing the image itself, you are buying the product. Okay, so that kind of image editing. Okay, so that is also we are making in the Photoshop only. So complete that image which is looking brighter. Okay, because of the Photoshop software. So we'll make the image brighter, we'll make the image beautiful with the Photoshop software itself. So I'll just show some of the images. Okay, so here this is the online shopping, where you can see. So if this image is look like this, nobody will buy this product. Okay, so if the image is very bright, then only will buy this product. Okay, so all these things are there. So pendants and all kind of product. So it may be dress, it may be any kind of instrument, so watch. So when you'll do the photo shoot, it will look like this after the editing. So it will look like this. Okay, so many of the products are there. Okay, so here before and after. So we'll remove the background, we'll make it as a different background. So these are the different photos are there. So here it's looking very dull and here it's big. So if the dress is looking bright, then only you people will buy, otherwise you will not buy. Okay, so many of the photos, so we are doing the editing with the Photoshop. Okay, it's a very interesting software. See, this is the thing. Okay, I have two different images are there. Okay, so see the difference between this is a photo shoot what we have done, and after the editing it will look like this. Okay, okay, all your favorite items only here. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so once you will finish this software, so you can edit all your photos, any photo shoots you have done in the mobile, all these things you can make the editing with the software. Fine. Only some images will is opening. Some of the images are not opening. Okay, before and after. Okay, so this is how the things will be. Okay, so we will come back. So, what is resolution? So, what is resolution? Resolution is nothing but the quality of the image, height and width of the images. So, any works you have to do means before that you have to take a good quality of the picture. So, before editing, so you need to take the pictures, you need to do the photo shoot. That is also very important. So, whenever you are taking the image, the quality should be very important. See, this is the low quality image and this is the high quality image. So that's why we are giving the resolution should be always 300. 72 is the minimum resolution and maximum resolution is 300. So this is the quality of the image, height and width of the image. So whenever you will download the image, please download HD images. Otherwise, which having the height and width will be more. So which is having 1000 by 1000. So that measurements, please download those kind of images. So then only we can consider it's a good quality image. And whenever we are saving the file also in the Photoshop, we are giving 300 resolution only. Okay, so just note down all these things, everybody, and what kind of colors it will support. So this is the RGB color and CMYK color. So CMYK color also we have the option. Okay, but here we are using in Photoshop RGB color, and in Corel Draw we are using CMYK color. Okay, what is the full form of RGB? That is red, green, and blue. And what is the full form of CMYK? That is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. Okay, please note down everybody all these points. Okay, so this is very important. So starting my practical class of Photoshop, you should know minimum things about the theory things. Okay, just note down resolution 72 the minimum resolution and 300 is the maximum resolution. RGB is red, green, blue, and CMYK is cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. So this is a low quality image. This is a high quality image. Okay, so here some of the who and all you can use the Photoshop and all. What kind of jobs and all you will get with the Photoshop. Okay, so I have made some notes. Okay, so you can become there are many kind of artists you can become a photo editor and you can become a production artist, photographer. So all this extra skills, okay, you can become a video editor and you can become a graphic designer, so marketing coordinator. Okay, so these are the multimedia designer. So what kind of it is, how it is helpful in the future. Okay, so this is one extra course what people are learning. Okay, okay. Anybody having any doubt till now? Anybody having any doubt? Am I audible? Okay. So you will get the video recording. Okay. So I will just open the Photoshop software. Okay. So I'll go to start and here we have the software package will be there. Okay. All programs. Here we have the option of Adobe Master Collection. Okay. So I have completely downloaded all this software. I have installed all this software because CS5 I have. So I have complete package of Adobe Photoshop, Adobe company. So this is complete package of Adobe. Adobe InDesign I have, all this Adobe Bridge I have, Adobe Media Encoder I have. Okay, if you'll get somewhere, you can purchase this. Okay, so in the download things, maybe you don't get a complete package here. Only particular software you will get it. Okay, CS5 I will use it. Okay, anything you can start from here. Others directly you can give Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so automatically it will show the name here. Okay, so I'll start my using the Photoshop. Okay, so this is my Photoshop screen. Okay, so here we have the in the left side we have the toolbar. So we have different type of the toolbars are over here. Okay, so we have the rectangular mark tool and move tool and polygonal lasso tool and quick selection tool. So these are some different tools are there. So many of the tools we are using for a different purpose, and no need all these things. Oh, this is the work area. Still work area is not open. Okay, when you open the software, always you have to take a new file. Okay, file, new, control N is a shortcut. So this is useful for all the software. Control N is for all software, whatever the software you will learn, it is control N only. File new, control O for file open. So minimum things, minimum shortcuts and all you have to use it always. So I'll just go to file new, control N. Okay, so I'll just open control N. So you will get one new window. So here I could name the file here itself. Okay, so I'll not give any names over here. Okay, so here it is showing in the preset. So we have different sizes are there: US paper, international paper, photo, web, all those things which is here. I'll just check with the international paper. So I'll just start with the international paper. In that we have A4 size, A6 size, A5 size and A3 size. So we have different size of the size files here. So A4 size, generally you people are using A4 size only for projects, books and all. Always with the A4 size only we are using. A3 size, so mainly we are using A4, A5 and A3. So double of A4 is A3 size. Suppose if you keep two A4 size sheets, then it will become as a A3, and half of the A4 is A5. Okay, so if you fold the A4 sheet, then you can see the A5 sheet. Okay, so I'll just take the A4 size. Okay, so if you take the A4 size, so you can see the width and height of the image. You can take the width and height, and which is going to, okay, so it is going to take automatically with the pixels, inches and centimeter. Okay, so just don't bother about all these things. Okay, just whatever the size you have to take, just take A4 size, and resolution automatically it will take 300. Okay, so and automatically it will take the color mode, it is the RGB color. So we have different colors are there, no need to do any settings changes and all. Okay, so but just you have to know we have the, these are the five colors which is going to support: bitmap, grayscale, RGB, CMYK and lap color. So generally we are using only RGB colors. Okay, so just only you have to do the changes, only A4 size you have to take it, that's all. Automatically just give okay, no need to do any changes here. Okay, okay, so this is my work area, this is the blank screen and this is my work area. Okay, so this is my work area. So before I'm starting any work, so I need to take some images. So then only it is possible to work. Okay, so I have downloaded few images. I'll just go to file, open, and I'll have some of the images are here. Okay, so I have some beautiful images which is having high resolution images here. Okay, so I have many film actor, actress images, Okay, so bridal images, photo shoots, many of the things are here. Okay, okay. So this is my first image. Okay, you can take how much ever images you want. Just I'll go to file, open. If you don't want image, this you have to close this. Okay, again file, open. You can take whatever the images. So background images I have. Okay, so I have just closing this many images. Okay, I'll take whatever the images you want. You can take it. See, these are the good quality images. So these are the model images. So everybody know, right, how to download the image. Open in the Google Chrome HD images, any model images, nature images, animal images. Right click on this. You have to save the images with the good resolution. Good resolution in the sense the file size should be good. It should not be 200 by 300. Should be like that, more than 500. Okay, so you have to take the image. So I have taken this image. Just make a note on the shortcuts. Control plus plus, control minus minus, zoom in and zoom out. Control plus plus, control minus minus, zoom in and zoom out. This is zoom in. So very important, zoom out. So shortcuts you need to use if you need to work a little faster, so that time you have to use the shortcuts. Okay, zoom in and zoom out. So wherever you will keep the mouse over there, so if you control plus, automatically it will zoom in and zoom out. So wherever you keep the mouse there, control plus, control minus. Okay, so I'll open one more thing, that is F7. F7 is layers. Okay, just made a shortcut of that also. That is F7 is layers. Okay, F7 is layers. So layers are very important here in Photoshop. Okay, so we have to use the layers. With the layers itself, we can arrange the images easily. So we need a layers here. So just make a note on layers, F7 layers. So now what I should do, I need to cut this image and I want to change the background. Okay, so first what I'll do, so now I have this background layer. Okay, so background layer which is logged now. So this is the lock symbol. Now the background which is showing with the blue color ribbon. Okay, so this background layer is logged. So now I'll go to the first tool. So that is called rectangular mark tool and elliptical mark tool. Please note down everybody. So these tools are very important. Please write down these tools name. Rectangular mark tool and elliptical mark tool. Shortcut is M. So in front of this only you have the shortcuts. Please note down this shortcut, elliptical rectangular mark tool and the elliptical mark tool. Okay. So
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, tell me.
Ma'am, so I tried to download it and I wasn't able to.
Okay, you please try it later. Okay, so after this class, please message me in the group. So you got it, no? How to download, get into PC?
Yes, ma'am.
Just check with the older version. Maybe you are not getting this new version CS6, CS5, CC 2009, 2010. Maybe you will get those versions and all. Check with the many different version. Otherwise, directly in the Google free trial version of Photoshop, something like that, you can give it.
All right. All right, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
please. Okay, still you are not able to download me, just message me in the group. Okay, so we'll start the Photoshop. Next, we have, please note down this tool: rectangular mark tool, elliptical mark tool, and single row mark tool and single column mark tool. So these two are not much important. So we just go for a rectangular mark tool and elliptical mark tool. So rectangular mark tool, I'll just select like this. I'm just using left click. Okay, so left click I'm using. Okay, now how much of the part I have selected, I'll go to, this is the option called move tool. So whenever you will keep your mouse angle over there, so you can see the name of the tool. So that is called move tool. Okay, you can click on this move tool, and here you can easily you can move the image. So how much of the part you have selected, you can easily move that. Anybody have any problem with my audio and my screen? Everything is shared, right? Anybody having any problem with that? No, right? Please message me. Anybody facing the problem? Okay. So Control Z. Control Z, you can back. Okay. So Control Z, you can go back, and there is a shortcut. So Control Z is Control Z, Control Z for undo, Control D, D for deselection. Okay, so that means, so I have selected this much. So if you use Control D, then it will deselect. Okay, Control Z is for back and Control D for deselection. D for deselection. Okay, so these are the shortcut is necessary. Here without this shortcut, this tool will not work. Okay, so please write down all these shortcuts. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just go to rectangular mark tool and elliptical mark. So rectangle mark tool, it will cut in a square, this thing, and this one elliptical mark tool, it is cutting in a circular way. So what I'll do, using this move tool, please write down this move tool option. Just you can move the images wherever you want. Okay, yeah, so you can move the file. Okay, so I want to move this image to, so I'll come back again, Control Z. I'll open one more image, file open. Any background, just I'll take any background now. Okay, just go to this move tool and keep your images like this. Okay, so both the images are like this. Okay, you can move this from to here. Okay, just I have moved like this, but it is not matching with the background. Just I have moved this image, I have cut it and moved to this. Okay, I want to scale this image, so I have to increase the size of this image. That is Control T. Okay, so any background you can select it and you have to move this image. So that is control T. You can scale the image like this. So can the shortcut is control T. Okay, the shortcut is control T for scaling. So that means scaling the image means increasing the height and width of the image. Okay, scaling the image. Control T, scaling the image. Okay, that is very important. So some of the things are very important. Control T is a shortcut. From one side, you can increase the size of this and you can decrease the size of this. Okay, so width and height and all, you can increase it like this. Okay, enter and close it. Okay, so Control D is a shortcut. So I'll just take some more images. Okay, so any images if you want to download. Okay, you can select any of the images, any of this one. You can go to here. There is option called rectangular mark tool. You can select it how much ever you want, and you can using this move tool, you can move the image. Okay, so Control D is a shortcut. Okay, so always it will come in a different layer like this. Okay, so I'll just show you people once again. I'll show in the next class, but I'll show how to remove the background of this easily. How to remove the background. Suppose I want to place this car with a nice background. Okay, so what I have to do? So I have to uh, take a two different images now. So I'll take a two different images and I will cut this image and I will place with a different background. So there is an option here easily how we can cut the image. So here we have taken with the circular way only, we have taken with the this tool only, rectangle mark tool and elliptical mark tool. So what I'll do, there is one easy tool is there, that is called magic eraser tool. Okay, so there is one easy tool, that is a magic eraser tool. Okay, I'll just show today class that how easily we can cut this thing. So it is just I have clicked here, automatically this thing is removed now. Okay, background is removed, just I have clicked it in the background. So if it is a single color means easily it will this background will get removed. Okay, so just move tool, I want to place this image with the different background now. So let me open which background it is suitable for this, any kind of street background or anywhere it is which is suitable for this. Okay, so let me check any nice background we have. Okay, so let me check is this possible to match with this background. So I have taken this image and this car image. So just use the move tool. Move tool is mainly for moving one picture to different picture. Okay, so different place we can move it. Control T. I'm just scaling the image. Next class, once again, I will show very neatly. Okay, so with the different background, see easily it is not cut it properly. Okay, so magic eraser tool means instantly you can use this tool. So in 5-10 minutes you have to finish the work means so that time you can use it. So we can cut this image very neatly, so we have to use a different tool that is called the polygonal lasso tool. So in the next class I will show how to cut the images very neatly. Okay, just I'll show with the different images like this. Okay, let me check, suppose this model image I have to cut. So note down this tool that is called magic eraser tool, shortcut is E. Okay, so I'll just see here, now it is not erasing neatly, so it is taking according to the color. Okay, so wherever the white color is there it is removing. Okay, so here rest of the things, see her skin also removed here. I'll just come back, control Z, control Z, control alt Z. So one time undo means control Z. So 2-3 times you have to come back. That is control alt Z. Okay, control alt Z. Okay, more than one or two times you have to come back. Okay, so you have to use Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z, Control Alt Z. So I'm using this. See, again it is coming back. See. Okay, so here I'm using. Okay, okay. So this is the easy tool, that is easily we can cut her image. Okay. Next class, once again I will show with this tool. Okay. So I'll just use a eraser tool to remove this. Okay. So neatly we should remove it. Slowly we have to work with this tool. Okay. Okay. So easily we have to work with this one. And now I have to place it with a different background. So I'll just take some suitable background for this. Okay. Next class, once again I will show with this only. I have very good quality of the image I have. Okay, so just I'll keep two different images side by side using the move tool. I'll just show like this. Okay, so you need the proper cuttings and proper background. We should match each other like this. Control T. You just scale the image according the scenery. You have to match. Once it is done, just close this file. Okay, so I don't want this image. So let me work with this image. Control plus zoom in. So now what happened? This image is not cutted properly. Okay, so you have this background also. The next class I will show very neatly that how to cut the image and everything we should match with this background. Okay. Okay. So here also you can use the eraser tool and zoom it. See her hand is not cut it properly. Extra things and all we have to remove properly. So any of your photo shoots you can you people can change yourself. So control set. Anybody having any doubt?
Ma'am, if we want to buy Photoshop, how do we buy it?
That's
Like the
only
whole
I told you
package?
people. Just get into PC. So here you can download the software. Just in Google, just you get into PC. So easily you can download here. There is a search option is there now. So let us see CC uh, Photoshop CS6. Okay, CS6 only is the older version. Let us download this one. So just is it available? Just check here. Adobe Photoshop CS6 free download. So it is there. You can download. Okay. Even 2022 also it is there. It's telling. But while you are downloading, maybe it may not be download. Okay. Just try with the older version. Free download. It is there. Okay. Is that clear? It's a very interesting software.